Oh, hey. Okay, 360. Scooter debut.
Wow. I'm Bernie. I'm from Fort Worth. I'm 29 years old. I've been skating for like 23 years now. So when I was 6 years old or so, the neighborhood kids in the neighborhood, of course, that I lived in, they all were skating down the street, riding their bikes and skating down the street. And I saw that playing with my Legos or whatever I was doing at the time. And it just intrigued me. So I got a skateboard the Christmas right after. My first board was like a Veriflex, back when those were a bit better than like your average Walmart board. You know, it was like a late 80s, early 90s Veriflex board. But then my first board from a shop was a blind board with the little Reaper dude standing with the, whatever that thing's called, behind his back in the spotlight, you know. Probably had like Phantom 2s. Or the Creeper trucks, I had those. I don't know what was my first truck, but the Creeper trucks with the little like crazy base plate and the skulls. That was good. Everything. I love everything about it. The struggle of trying to learn a new trick, watching my friends try to learn new tricks, watching the little kids at the skate park fall dropping in. I like watching the older guys. I love everything. I love everything. The camaraderie between people that you just meet to friends that I've had for 20 years doing this. I love everything about it. Brett Gregory, my homie from Dallas, he's really fun to watch. He's a ledge technician, ledge wizard. And Paris Milan, of course, Paris Milan. He's my favorite skater. Antoine Dixon, everybody's my favorite skateboarder. But those three are the first that come to mind. Oh man, crook popovers on the flat bar, tray flips, of course. Half cab crook back 180s are super dope too. All the tricks I can do pretty consistently are my favorite tricks. Anything that starts to take a minute to do, I don't like it anymore. I recently just ordered these. The company's called TVS, or Televisi Star, from Bali. So I went through the ringer trying to get these pants ordered, but they're pretty baggy. They're like Jinkos in the 90s or 2000s. I like big, comfortable clothing. I like, you know, XL, double XL shirts, big pants. What's the term for this shoe? Vulcanized, there we go. See, I'm learning this, we're learning. We're learning together over here. Vulcanized. I like a nice, like we're a board feel. It's very important for me. I've been riding 8.5 hockey boards for a while. I have to have rails on my board, I have to. That's a key thing for me. It's like cheating when it comes to Smith grinds or feeble grinds on coping or on a flat bar. It's like cheating. And then size 55 Ace trucks, we don't ride indies over here. Spitfire Formula 4s, 60 millimeters. I like surface area. I like being able to lock into my grinds pretty easily. And Bronson bearings. Okay, everyone that stands on my board says my trucks are tight, but being I'm 215 these days, I think they're loose. So, I mean, I have wheel bite, but everyone that steps on my board says they're pretty tight. I don't know. I don't know. I love it. I love everything about it. The camaraderie, I'm still meeting new people in the DFW community. I mean, it's just, I love it. I have my old friends, I have these new friends. I just can go to the skate park and meet people, and you know, that's what I like most about it. I think everyone's awesome. I love everything about skateboarding. I love everything. There's no rules to this. There's no rules. Do whatever you want. But I hate, no, I'm just kidding. I don't like Nollie Smith grinds. I can't stand that. Yeah, I can't stand Nollie Smith grinds. I can't stand that. I can't stand it. That's pretty much the only pet peeve I have. Nollie lip slide, yeah, Nollie back lip, like any of that. You might as well just do a normal back lip. That's pretty much it. I don't really have any pet peeves. I love everything. There's no rules. Do whatever you want. Don't listen to me, okay? I'll probably be in a wheelchair in the next 5 years. I'm getting old, okay? Tray flip back nose blunt, nollie backside flip. Nollie flip nose blunt, nollie flip out. Nollie tray nose grind, nollie flip. There's all the tricks. All the tricks. All the tricks are my dream tricks. I want to flip in, flip out, but I can't mentally see that in my head. I love to cook. I was, before working and doing stuff for Martin House, I worked my way up in Bob's Steak and Chop House in downtown to become a pastry chef. So I worked my way up through the ladder. I was a broiler cook, cooking the steaks. I was doing sides. I was on a fry cook. And then I became morning prep, which that's where it led into becoming a pastry chef, learning that whole side of things. And that made me realize how much I love to cook. So I'm the one in my household that cooks dinner for me and my girlfriend, or I'll cook for my parents sometimes. That's something outside of skateboarding that I love. Favorite food? I mean, we're in the South, so tacos, Hispanic, anything. I make some mean chorizo tacos. I make some mean fish tacos. I make some, yeah, I love it. I love tacos. Okay, before it's one banana or a smoothie before, and like coffee, of course. And then after, I pig out. I'll eat whatever, whatever. Like I like red meat. I like steak and potatoes, or my, Hispanic food, or whatever. I'll just eat a big meal after skating. But I start the day off with banana and smoothie, either one. Or Monster Energy. Please sponsor me. I've been sober, actually. This is kind of ironic because I have a beer with my face and name on it. But I've been sober since last May. I've been drinking and partying very heavily since I was 16 years old. I'm 29 now. So all through my whole majority of my skateboarding, I've been partying quite a bit. Here's the photo. It was Josh Hurley posted it. That's the first time I got drunk at Spot X when I was 16. It's kind of a heavy photo there. Yeah, I recently sobered up in May. This is the first time I've ever been sober. I feel more energized. I feel more happy. I just feel better all around outside of skating on my skateboard. I've never done this before. It was kind of, I didn't even want to do it when I had to do it in May, but yeah, I'm sober. Which is, ironically, let's see the beer here. I work for Martin House and I'm sponsored by Martin House. And recently, they gave me a beer with Big Burn's Texas Car Bomb. It's pretty ironic. My favorite drink was an Irish Car Bomb, which is just Bailey's, Jameson, and Guinness. So I brought the idea, because we come out at Martin House, we come out with all kinds of crazy stuff. All kinds of, just everything. We've come out with everything. But a St. Paddy's Day beer. It was what we lacked. So I brought it to the attention. I've had a whole, from start to finish, and including the artwork. My buddy Ryan Derby, who does all my tattoos, did the artwork for me, and they loved it. So the only difference is, instead of Bailey's, it's lactose, and instead of Jameson just being poured in the vat with the concoction as it's being brewed, it's Jameson-soaked oak chips. So it has a little oaky flavor on the back end. But yeah, I have a beer. I'm pro. Shouts out to my boss, Pete, for changing my life and giving me this opportunity. Bobby and Coyd over at Magnolia. There was a point in time, actually, that leads me into another story. There was a point in time, there was 1 year out of the 23, 24 years I've been skateboarding where I didn't even own a skateboard. I didn't think about it, I didn't care, I just wanted to throw these back. Bobby and Coit came up to me and they were like, hey, have you been skating? I guess we saw each other in a bar or something. And I told them, no, I don't even have a board. And they were like, well, come into the shop, I think is how it went down. Come into the shop, and they set me up with a board. Coit brought me here and we filmed like an Instagram edit for his Instagram. That was my first time back on a skateboard, or one of them. Thank you, Bobby and Coit, for everything at Magnolia. You're the reason why I'm still skating. For all my friends, Andy, Olin, thank you for everything. I love you very much. Louie, thank you. I love you. Everybody, dude. Wooly, Mac, I love you both very much. Everybody. I love everybody. I love you all. Jordan, my friend Jordan, I love you. Thank you very much. I love you. I love everyone. I'm very happy these days. I'm very happy. If you couldn't already tell. I'm a ball of energy. I'm mentally 16 years old. Oh yeah, Nikki, I love you, honey. I love you. I love you very much. She's helped me. Okay, here's another story. There was one point in time when I was working at a bar on Magnolia Street, and it was rough times. I was homeless, living in a car. And this is around the time when me and Nikki first got together. She, has seen me at my worst and brought me up to, here now. Definitely better than before. Yeah, she means the world to me. I was homeless, saving money, then I got a house, and a rental house in Fairmount, and now I'm here. Take your freaking time. My first year of skating was learning how to ollie, and ollieing up curbs and down curbs. And then my second year was like the kickflips and the shove-its, and then up curbs and down curbs. Just take your time. If you get picked on, who cares? They're mean. Just take your time. Slow and steady wins the race. Just take your time with it. And have patience with yourself. That's key. Oh, dude, scootering, yeah, do whatever, I back it. Some people rollerblade, I like scooters. I like it. Bye, everybody. I grew up at the old Watauga skate park. Before they redid it, it was a metal, prefab park with the big wide square rails and butter benches, metal quarter pipe just like the one at Lake Worth, metal pyramid, metal roll-in just like Lake Worth. It's probably the same company that makes the two. And over the years of Watauga deteriorating, I remember we used to duct tape the base plates of the quarter pipe back to the frame of the quarter pipe just to be able to roll up and down. I mean, the hip on the pyramid was sinking in from all of us just destroying it over the years. And that was even before Lake Worth was built. It was started to deteriorate. So around the time, I didn't go to the opening of Lake Worth. I went a little bit after, and it was just a better Watauga to me. I mean, Watauga will always be where I grew up, but for the past, pretty much since Lake Worth opened, I started going there, and it had the hip and from the mini ramp, to the other quarter pipe, which led you into the rest of the park. That wall ride thing, the tiny flat bar that you could do any trick on, and don't get me wrong, there's still some things wrong with Lake Worth, but just meeting Paris Milan there and watching him skate, and just seeing the stuff that he can do, it was incredible. And just meeting people, the locals at Lake Worth, it has a very sentimental value to me, that even though we have these other great parks like Chisholm with the new phase 2 that just got built, and we have Roanoke. I love Roanoke, and not to mention all the parks on the other side of the DFW Metroplex. They're all great, but your home park, it's just a sentimental value that no other park can really take. And that's Lake Worth to me. I love it.